Hello guys, Michael here. Let me ask you a quick question. How many times have you talked to a beautiful woman that you really like, but the conversation just dies? You run out of things to say, and she starts looking at her phone, and you feel like an invincible loser, like you're not even there. Depressing, right? I guess we all have been in that horrible situation. But what if one simple shift in your mind could fix all that forever? I'm not talking about weird pickup lines or routine games. I'm talking about real science that makes her open up and want to keep talking to you. Stay with me because this changes everything. I used to be that guy. I thought that I had to be the man. So I tried to impress women with stories, obviously scripted stories about my career, about how much I traveled, about how much money I made and how cool I was. And you know what? It failed. Most of the time I just got one word answers, some suspicious, eye contact, and I could see her getting bored. And I would panic thinking what to say next, what to do next. After 3,000 real conversations and studying behavioral science, I found the secret. And here it is. Stop trying to be interesting. Instead, start being interested. Here's the science. When a person talks about themselves, their brain floods with feel-good chemicals, brain chemicals. It feels like a reward. If you are the one asking questions, she will link that pleasure to you. That is how attraction starts. Most guys go into impressive mode. They think that you have to be a performer. But when you try to be cool, you actually become nervous and awkward. She can sense that you are just waiting for your turn to speak. You're so self-centered. She can feel that. You aren't listening. You're just rehearsing your next line in your head. And women are not born yesterday. They can feel it. When you talk at her instead of with her, the vibe dies. Remember, people love to talk about themselves. Your job is to let her do it with you being the true listener. Let's look at an example, right? One example. Imagine that she says, I got back from a trip to Bali. The wrong way would be, oh, cool. I went there last year. I stayed at this amazing hotel and I did some surfing and you continue. Stop. You just made it about you. You killed the momentum. So what is the right way then? Well, here's the right way, the curiosity way. Bali, that's amazing. What would you say was the most surprising part of the whole trip? Or if you had to pick the absolute best thing about Bali, what would that be? See the difference? What she would do is she would light up. She starts sharing her feelings, not just facts. Her brain rewards her. She relaxes and suddenly she's the one carrying the conversation and you don't have to work hard anymore. You just have to be curious and listen. So why does this work? Well, curiosity kills anxiety. When you are truly curious about her, genuinely curious, you stop worrying about looking cool. You aren't performing, you are exploring. There is no more panic of what next? Because her stories give you all the fuel you need. When a woman feels like a guy truly gets her, she tells her friends about him. That's the foundation for a real date. So I want you to practice something, all right? I want you to try this in your next conversation with anyone. Well, preferably with the beautiful girl that you like, but not just the girl. So try to use these phrases. Number one, tell me more about that. Number two, what was the best part of that? And number three, what was the most surprising part of that? I mean, you can just listen and then take that and then start asking those phrases. Try this at least 5 times a week. Just watch how people start reacting to you. It's like magic. If you find this helpful, hit the subscribe button and let's grow together and build the life you want. And I hope to see you in the next video.